going on, guys? This is Bruce Matson, your host of the show, Metric Scout Fantasy Football, the show that talks about all things fantasy football from Devy to redraft, and I'm here for you. If that's something you're interested in, click that subscribe button, ring the bell, tell your homies, help me out in that algorithm. But today, I'm dipping back into them Devy waters. I'm just dipping back in there to help you guys out so you're ready for this year, so you know about these players. A player I'm going to be talking about is Jahmyr Gibbs, running back from Georgia Tech. Been watching him off and on all off season. I pulled up some more tape today, and man, I'm very excited about this guy. He was a 4-star prospect coming out of high school. According to 247 Sports, in their composite rankings, he was the 8th running back listed. Regular rankings is number 4. Very explosive player. You can see this in the box score. He rushed for 460 yards and 4 touchdowns. He also caught 24 passes for 303 yards and another 3. He's also solid in the kick return game. He is listed at around 5'11", 203 pounds. We saw in an article today that came out that he's bumped up to around 203. I expect him to get a little thicker throughout his collegiate career. Probably will be around the 205, 210 range-ish. Maybe a little bigger, maybe a little less. Who knows? But this guy runs with a lot of power for his size, and he builds up a lot of inertia. He's got a lot of burst, and he can get from 0 to 60 real fast, which is very exciting. And another thing about that, he's very low at the point of contact, which allows him to get lower than a defender and just blast right through the guy. And then he's already at full speed, quicker than a hiccup. So when he's at full speed, he's built up that inertia. He's tough to tackle. So even though he's not a bigger guy, he can still pack a punch. And another thing that makes him or allows him to be able to get the full speed so quick, he has this natural vision that allows him to just make decisions quickly and just rely on his burst and hit the hole. It's like he's a computer with an extra fast processor. It's when he's approaching line of scrimmage, he sees the holes instantly and kicks it into gear. When he's in the open field, he's able to read the momentum of the players around him, recognize spacing, and is able just to hit the ground running literally and just get the full speed. If he has to stop and make a move, he'll know where to go and he'll instantly get the full speed real quick. When it comes to approaching line of scrimmage, he does a very good job at finding the crease and hitting it. And it's almost like he doesn't see it. He feels it. Like it's in his body. He feels the crease. Like he hits the handoff and he just starts sprinting. But he's able to do that because of his vision. He just sees the line really good. He sees what's around him in his peripherals almost instantly. And he's able to explode. And initially, from when I left the college football season, from watching him on tape and on Saturdays, I thought he was just a speed guy blowing by guys. And he's got good speed, more speed to burn, but it's that vision that allows him to kick it to the second notch. And it comes through on the kick returns. He's able to just pluck it in the air and go. And he's a good receiver out of the backfield. Sticky hands. He knows what to do with the ball after he catches it. He just immediately starts working upfield. And it doesn't matter if the ball's away from him. If it's low, it's overhead, he's going to make the catch. And he instantly starts moving. He starts working. He is very fluid. He's a good athlete. And I'm excited to see what this guy's going to do going forward. Jahmyr Gibbs, for him being a top-level prospect in Dynasty, a first-round pick, I feel like he's still underrated. I feel like he's falling behind like Bijan Robinson, Tank Bigsby and company, Breece Hall. He's being overshadowed by the guys from the more prominent programs. I mean, Georgia Tech's a Power 5 school. It's not a clown college, but per se, those running backs have been getting a lot of publicity, and I think people have been scouting the helmet, not the player. And those in the Devy communities, those who've been playing Devy, those who've been scouting him for a while, knows he's a stud prospect. I'm preaching to the choir of those guys, but when it comes to mainstream media, mainstream fantasy football, and all that, he's still an unknown. Another season of what he's doing, a full season, if he can get a 1,000-yard season under his belt, if he can get a full year of hyper production with crazy good highlight films, we know he's going to receive a bump up. We know we'll see a big bump in value. Guaranteed. Easy first-round pick in Devy. Easy. Right now he's got an 8th ADP, 8th player usually selected off the board. Fair, but I expect better. I expect him to jump up boards next year, especially continues to develop because he's just a natural talent. Well, I want to thank you for watching the show, sticking with me this long. If you have, you might as well hit that subscribe button because I've kept you entertained. I'm dropping some knowledge for you guys. Ring the bell. Tell your homies, and I'll catch you next time.